Welcome back. We are going to jump right back in by taking a look at the company's overall diversity profile by gender. So I am going to start by just getting a count of total female employees and total male employees in the active employees data set or data frame. Just going to run this and let's see. Okay, I love to see it. Now, when it comes to comparing these numbers to the national average, they are not indicative of the national average in that females in this company outnumbers the males. And I'm just not going to count that as a bad thing. So the next thing we're going to do is create a visualization of the number of female employees compared to male employees in each department. Okay, and we'll just run this. And here we have it. Wow, that's it. It's just us in the executive office. I love to see it. I get it. It's not indicative of the national average, but in this instance, that is a great thing. It looks like for the most part, females outnumber men with the exception of the IT department and the sales department. More or less, the numbers are pretty balanced, just in favor of women for a change. I just have to get a look at the one woman. It looks like it's just one. It looks like it's just one woman in the executive office. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to write a line of code that will return all of the rows that have executive office as a value in the department column. And there she is, King, Janet King. Let's see, she is married. Performance score ID is a 3. Very impressive 6-figure salary, as it should be, president and CEO. I do find it interesting that her employee satisfaction score is a 3. You would think that the CEO, the president and CEO, would be a little bit more satisfied with company life, considering that they lead it. So it was just nice to see her. Hey, Miss King, I see you. Now we're gonna check and see if salary standards are the same for female and male employees. So we'll run this. And let's see. It looks like for the most part, women and men are paid equally. It's off by just a little bit. Now, what I'll do is I'm going to create a visualization that will show the distribution of salary rates across departments for male and female employees. We'll run this. For the most part, it looks, on the surface, they look to be more or less pretty equal. One thing we can do as well is to refer back to our heat map. And just find the salary column and go up and see where the positive correlation relationships lie when it comes to an employee's salary. So it looks like the first one is the number of special projects that an employee works on. That makes sense. The more special projects an employee has worked on, the more they are paid. It looks like that is the strongest positive correlation at the very least. There are some fairly strong or fairly large negative correlations between the salary column and the manager ID column and the department column. And I'll make note of that. We want to make sure that there is no evidence of discrimination. That about wraps up our diversity profile by gender. We'll take a break here. In the next video, we'll build out the overall diversity profile for the organization by race. Stay tuned.